You say that it's presented as misinformation, that Chinese culture is inherently peaceful. Now, I should remind you that China hasn't dropped a bomb on anyone in 40 years, while the West have been at war for well over 200 years. And listen, my question to you is, how many years in the last 200 years have the US not been at war? Thank you very much. In your report, you highlight how China's newfound assertiveness has led to tensions with many countries. I'm just wondering if you give me some examples of how this plays out in a material sense. Now, we see NATO countries continually engaged in warfare to protect their financial interests, yet China doesn't have that approach. Could you tell me which policy creates more tension in the world? The paper also presents China's attempt to control the narrative as a sinister plot. And in an almost comical manner, the report reframes China's history as some kind of presentation they have been working on to trick people into thinking that what's happened really happened. Now, there are some people who speak about China in a respectful manner, as if their accomplishments in poverty alleviation, public good infrastructure development, and their ability to rise to world power status without dropping bombs or imposing blanket sanctions on countries or entire populations, this might be something that we could learn from, especially given the misery caused by NATO countries today and the millions of dead bodies at their feet. Our group, the Left, very recently commissioned and published a report called Rhetoric and Reality of Disinformation in the European Union. It focuses on the propaganda and disinformation operations of NATO, affiliated think tanks and institutions. I would suggest that you all read it. It is a good summary of how propaganda is used in the European Union to help enrich the military-industrial complex and to help sanitise the NATO war machine. The report also shows how the EU itself is a proponent of precisely the type of state-funded disinformation narratives it claims to be investigating.